the costume.
Let's just go with that.
Yeah, I like the circles. That's the concept.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
The dry brushing. I mean, you have this way of doing it. I'm always trying to wonder if it's grease pencil.
No.
Is it always?
No.
I mean,
no.
so here it's digital.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the whole skinny. Okay?
And you know I want it.
Yeah,
I'm
this
down
is
for
real
all
dry
of this.
brush. This is real dry brush.
Of course.
The ink I use is Higgins Black Magic. Right, because it doesn't have shellac, so your brushes will last way longer. I wash all my brushes in shampoo. I have like bottles of Pert Plus. Right?
Yeah.
Because shampoo, I learned that at art school. It's like it's hair, right? So it's better for that way. Higgins Black Magic has no shellac, so I can do the dry brush effects with. You can buy dry brush brushes, right?
Sure.
Like, you know, but I also have some that have gotten really bad, and I keep those for dry brush. That's on the streaky stuff. When you see stuff like that, that's
like
streaky
on a curve,
stuff, right?
Okay.
However, there are drawings. Maybe there's some in here. I don't think I used it in this one, but there's a few where it is grease pencil. This is all grease pencil, right? Which is that China marker, right? And that's grease pencil, but this is digital. So I can replicate the same kind of effects, but when you see speedy ones, those are dry brush, right? This was inked mostly with pit pens for the thicker lines, and then I never learned how to use a quill properly. So I use but they made I used to use like the standard pit pens make another one that's just like felt tip pens, right? But recently they started making taking Japanese Kuretake brushes and turning those into the Faber-Castell brand, right? And what they are, they're rubber nibbed, thin. They're almost like quills, but they're not. They're a disposable version. You might have one.
Yeah, last time I talked to you, you told me how to flip the nib around.
Yeah,
flip the felt tip, like to change it out.
Yep. I know. That's a real game changer, right?
Yeah,
So this sucker,
good teacher.
This sucker is the new one that they have, right? And it goes. You can do a thin line, right? You can also make it thick. You can do variation. And it does a little dry brushing thing. It's the equivalent of using a crappy nib, right? The consistency, if you're trying to keep it super clean, isn't always there. But this can do thick and thin that a felt tip pen can. And because it's a Faber-Castell, they use the same ink.
Yeah, great guy, AAA.
Great guy, AAA.
Oh, yeah, AAA, 3 A's.
All right, this is Mike Del Mundo, and you're watching Great Guy, AAA.
Hey, we can move. All right, tell us about yourself.
All right, my name's Mike Del Mundo. I'm a cover artist. You can see my work at Marvel, DC, a whole bunch of companies. And right now, we're at Fan Expo, you know, just having fun, talking to the fans, and also promoting this. This is my Marvel Art of book, Marvel Art of Mike Del Mundo. It's on Kickstarter right now. Go check it out.
So what got you started?
What got me started in comics?
In comics in general, what was the spark?
What was the spark? Oh man, like 90s era Marvel man, like all the Image guys, Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld.
So you felt
a 10-year-old kid just being exposed to all that is just huge. You know?
And how did you make it? Because it's a tough. You have talent, that's obvious. But what's the other part?
How did I make it? I just worked hard, man. Worked hard on my drawings. Get to a point where you know you're ready. And then back in the days, they used to hold these portfolio reviews at Comic Cons, and I got my job right here at Fan Expo 2009.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. So you got your direct Fan Expo connection. That's when I did my first fan video, 2009.
Cool. Very cool, man.
Yeah. All right, is a second.
So this car here I've actually owned for 15 years, and although it's not a Back to the Future movie car, it was a little bit of a movie car briefly. Before it was a time machine, I drove it background in the It 2 movie, and unfortunately at the end you didn't see it in the movie, but you can actually see, I drove with my dad that day, and you can just see the roof of his red Shelby if you know where you're looking for. But so yeah, that's it.
So you were a bit disappointed?
What's that, sorry?
Were you a bit disappointed?
I was a bit disappointed when I didn't see it, but it was cool just to be on set and get to see what they were doing there. So.
And what channel are you on?
Sorry, what?
What channel are you on?
Oh.
As a reminder, Great Guy.
Great Guy, AAA.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Channel.
Saul. I'm playing as Remy LeBeau, but they call me the Gambit. My name's Sam, and I'm cosplaying as Abby from Sausage Boys. And the reason why I like our cosplay is this cosplay was always this funny character for me, so I figured I'd kind of geek out this year for my first cosplay and go with someone who I think is pretty funny in the movie. This is also my first cosplay. I decided to pick Gambit because I was going to do Nightcrawler, but that would be a lot harder, and he's one of my favorite X-Men, and I thought with Channing Tatum being Gambit and Deadpool and Wolverine, and with Dogpool being here, I had to do it. So yeah.
Go on a
Subscribe to Great Guy. Ready? 3. Subscribe to Great Guy AAA. Perfect.
Okay.
Welcome to Fan Expo.